Yeah, these are pretty good ragdolls. I like these ragdolls. Yeah, no, I think they're pretty good. I think I'm gonna give them a 3.58 out of 2 days. But you know what's even better? Back when dinosaurs ruled the earth, only two things mattered: dinosaurs and video games. Because when you take those two things and you put them together, you know what you get? Jurassic Park Trespasser. What the heck is that? What the heck? You don't know what that is? The game's from 1998 and it's from the same year that a certain somebody was born. You know, Mr. Beast. Jurassic Park Trespasser was the first game to have ragdoll physics. I'm still wearing the goddamn... Jurassic Park Trespasser was the first game to have ragdoll physics in it, according to Wikipedia, unless those guys are a bunch of frickin' liars. And it was pretty innovative for the time, and pretty groundbreaking stuff. It's just a shame that it sucks and nobody liked it. Man, look at her. She's knocking over those cans like... Wow, that's pretty... Fast forward to a new type of ragdoll system called inverse kinematics post-processing. You know, that concept that everybody is familiar with. It's a system that combined preset animations with ragdoll bone physics, aka Halo Combat Evolved, you big idiot. Watching these big hunky robot boys just bump elbows all day long, just slink into the floor when they die like a deflating pool floaty, isn't really what you think of when you think of the extremes that come to video game ragdolls. Well then let's fast forward to Halo 2 with a new technique called blended ragdolls. When after a preset animation plays out, the model would then go limp, which could be then influenced by the environment, like wind or punching their dead body until they get to a cliff and oh no, it fell off. Oh no, who did that? This system would be used in a lot of different games like Halo 3, Uncharted 1, and even Modern Warfare. A moment of silence real quick while we pray for the Havoc engine.
Please, God, dear, protect the freaking Havoc engine, please. We gotta get it all to go. Thank you. We just fought out Breath of the Wild. I don't know what I'd do with myself.
Amen. At this point, ragdoll systems are popping off. They're in our co-op zombie killing games, our open world thug squad games, our Red Dead shooting, Happy Wheel having, Assassin's Creed spreading, and Dark Souls splatting. Did we need Batman's
body to fly through the air when
says some dumb idiot millennial who doesn't like having his immersion shattered while playing a game. When I'm trudging through the world of Yarnum and I'm just stuck in some gross, ungodly place and it's just terrible, and I'm stuck doing this stupid arcane build for some reason, and I have no blood vials left, and I decided to go with the freaking cane, and the cane just sucks.
But do you know what makes me feel better?
Sure, even though the body clipping tarps that enemies turn into when they die is immersion breaking, I still feel that relief is sort of needed in a very serious game. Getting a good chuckle out of this kind of stuff is a good way to kind of take a step back a bit and realize you're just playing a video game, and it gets you a bit of time to reflect and maybe even calm down a little bit. And even though this kind of stuff isn't technically good on a game design level, I still love them to death, and I would freaking rage if anyone ever took them out. Giving me the freedom to pick up a body in Skyrim and just throw it into the river just to feel like a sneaky son of a glitch. I wouldn't trade that for all of the lore and world building. It's not even a comparison for me. There are even games where seemingly the only purpose for them is explicitly to use the ragdolls. Games like Gang Beasts, where you just beat the crap out of you and 4 of your other animal-dressed multicolored friends just like real life. Or the game that helped popularize the throw crap around and just see what happens kind of game, Goat Simulator. I personally don't like these kind of wacky, crazy, destruction, Unreal Engine trademark. The goal is just to kind of flop around and cause nothing but destruction. It's funny and entertaining for brief periods, and then it starts to kind of wear thin as you just become desensitized to all of the ragdoll craziness. But hey, seeing as how popular it got, it's kind of hard to deny that people don't like it. But if you put an entire game around it, and attach some scores to it, now you got me interested. Going off of a huge ramp and just swallowing your tongue after bailing hard is so sick. It's sick AF, which of course stands for awesome friendship. I remember just spending hours sending my characters off of a ramp and having them just bail and horribly injure themselves over and over and over again, and just brutalizing your poor player-created character. I'm so sorry, William T. Butts.
The T stands for touches.
It's weird that I would want to play a game like that for hours and hours on end, when other games like Goat Simulator that kind of just get boring and kind of tiring after a while. Maybe it's because of the addicting try-again nature, along with the satisfying weight that comes from a really good game engine. Oh, speaking of engines, the Best Ragdoll Physics Engine Awards ceremony is about to start. Come on, quick, we're gonna miss it! We're gonna miss it! We gotta go!
The award winner is a loyal, hard-working game engine.
Yes,
The obvious winner for the award,
he's right.
a name you all know. It starts with an S.
That's me.
Please congratulate our winner, the Source Engine.
Source Engine is largely responsible for why we even know what a game engine even is. Have we ever been so spoiled for excellent ragdolls and Source games? Oh my god, frickin' Counter-Strike Source, Team Fortress 2, Half-Life 2 and all of its expansions or sequels or DLC or whatever, I don't know what you want to call them. Frickin' Left 4 Dead 2, Fistful of Frags, Dark Messiah, Might and Magic, and Tactical Intervention, which is terrible but is hilarious to watch, specifically because of its ragdolls. Source Engine games just have the funniest and most entertaining ragdolls by far. I love Team Fortress 2. But I think I might like your ragdolls a little bit better. Popping players up into the air with freaking Demo Man pills, watching players crater into the ground, just splat against the floor and awkwardly Breath of the Wild slide down the hill. The occasional dead body that you just see gently floating across the sky, across the map. It's beautiful. In Half-Life 2, picking up combines with the freaking gravity gun and hoisting their little corpses around, just shooting it at enemies, kicking goblins into the pit in Dark Messiah and listening to them all display the same sound effect when they die. Gary's Mod. Oh, Gary's Mod. Gary's Mod is one of like the most amazing games ever. From throwing a ragdoll Hatsune Miku off of a cliff to strapping thrusters on the models and watching them rocket off into the air because you kind of forgot to turn the thrusters power down in the settings. Using ragdolls, cameras, and animation features in order to make actual animations. There's this whole subsection of Gmod animations on YouTube that are just insanely detailed and are just incredible to watch. Even I was inspired by this to attempt my own Gmod videos. My Stanley videos are stupid, but god, I laugh every time I see them. When Stanley in a bathtub flies into the sky while Dynamite Hack's Boys in the Hood plays is, oh god, I laugh every time I watch it.
Homie scored a key, he's gonna fly, punk ass fly.
Just with the power of ragdolls and creative inspiration, we have this entire genre of animation that we get to enjoy forever. Thank you, Source Engine. Now let us pray. All of these games and all of these ragdolls just make me laugh so much that they make me so excited to see just how much crazier it can get. But why is it still funny? I don't think it needs to be explained why this kind of stuff is funny. Seeing something absurd within the digital space like video games is kind of like watching someone fall down in a movie. It's been a comedy staple for over a century now. But that's not the question I'm asking. The question isn't why ragdolls are funny. The question is, why are ragdolls still funny? After a while of watching the same comedy routine or the same movie that's just replaying the same things over and over again, you stop laughing at a certain point. There's only so many times you can watch Mike Birbiglia's new special and go, okay, I get it, haha, Massachusetts, baby. I have Netflix too. But even after exposure to it for almost 2 decades now, ragdolls are still very funny. Maybe it's because comedy is universal. Maybe it's because every game's ragdolls don't work the same way. Spartan ragdolls are different than Nico's ragdolls, and those aren't the same as G-Man's ragdolls, and those aren't the same as Tony Hawk's EA ragdolls. I do find all of these things to be a factor in the situation, but I think it's probably just the most simple observation. No ragdoll ever works the same way twice. In Gmod, if you push somebody off of a table, that person will hit the ground every time in a different way. With as much interaction as video games have, the opportunity for the interactions to play out the same is almost never. You can get similar results, but never that one time ever again. That engineer will never hit the ground the same way twice. Stanley will never be able to perfectly fall in front of the camera like that ever again. Which actually happened. I didn't do that. That was on accident. I am a secret genius, everybody! Most of the time, a ragdoll won't make you laugh. You often will just ignore it as it fades into the background as you are playing your game. But whenever you do notice one and it makes you laugh, it kind of feels like you caught lightning in a bottle. That amazing and random moment happened to you and only you. That makes every new ragdoll so exciting. And when it's funny, oh god, it warms my soul.
Soldier in our back. Benji in our back. I think I killed the soldier. Thank you.
I sincerely hope that ragdolls never fall out of style, but I sincerely hope that they continue to fall out of buildings. Oh, that's terrible. That's a terrible joke. We're not ending it on that, are we? I would love to know what you guys think. What are your favorite ragdolls in games? Let me know if it's the ragdolls that briefly appear in Kingdom Hearts 3. That's right. You didn't think I was going to go a whole video without mentioning Kingdom Hearts. Thanks for watching my video. If you liked it, kiss it, pat it, slap it! Also, check me out on Twitter. I'm always posting video game music and random pictures that I have made. Anyway, bye!